flint's still in my hand, and I am ready to set something on fire, but most likely I'm not. I got water as well, so I can extinguish it if things get too out of hand. I have a lot of wooden builds around here, so we might need to be a little careful, but we do have the nether portal, which leads us to that world of flame and fire. Well, ladies and gentlemen, strap in for a brand new video. Welcome aboard. Grab your soda, popcorn, whatever you may need, and, nice to have you here. Strap in. This is going to be a fearful video, perhaps. We're going to be looking over a news story, one called The Caretaker. As odd as it is, who knows what's going to be lying ahead of us here, but I am going to be adding some expansions onto my world, and, well, if you're new to the channel... Dude, at this point, you need to just go ahead and hit subscribe, enable those post notifications, tell your mom, family, everyone, brothers, sisters, to also... enable those post notifications. If they're not a subscriber, ask them if they're good. Join us, man. We're elevating up. We're changing everything at a fast rate, and it's awesome. You know, we always got tons of content flip-flopping around here. It's really great, I have to say. So, we are going to be expanding our little temple shrine, that of which is another portal embedded into its beauty in its own way. It's time to actually proceed forth and make some little cool statues around here that I wanted to implement. I'm thinking about how I could go about implementing it. I thought about doing this, but wait a second. It seems the land which I am around here, I'm very limited. We could also put some like netherrack and stuff like that. But either way, guys, if you don't know what we do, we kind of go over a story, decide if it's real, fake, you know, kind of go over the theory of it and what the story entails. And well, we kind of add a little bit of a building twist as well into these videos. I think it's a nice little combination. It's like a little creepypasta series we have here on the channel. And it allows us to kind of proceed forth into other investigations potentially. So say we happen to come across a story such as this one, The Caretaker, and is actually enticing to the degree of making me want to dive further into the investigation. I may start proceeding forth with my own investigations and create videos for all of you on those too. So it's a lot of great things. You never know what can come out of these, what type of entities we are going to be discovering, kind of going into. Hey, Pigman, Pig, why don't you go in there and become a Pigman? Trust me, I love it. We'll get you a little strike of lightning too. Perhaps that can add into your evolution. But anyways, and they say Minecraft's not like Pokemon. Please, some of the mobs have evolutions. Creepers, Pigmen, they go to charge creepers, to pigs to Pigmen. Like, what's next, right? Super Enderman? That would be cool. Anyways, yeah, so let's actually, as the sun's setting here, guys, actually, we're going to kind of stay by the fire as we proceed forth in this story today with a shovel in hand. You know, if something tries to run up, we're going to smack it with the shovel. And they say shovels are bad weapons. Please, you just got to know how to use them. So, anyways, nice little cozy fire there. Got my diamond armor on to kind of keep me cozy and warm. Diamond armor is actually, it has heat protection in it, too. You'd be surprised. Anyways, let's start with this. This is broken up in different days, kind of like that of Granny. You try to escape Granny's place in 5 days. Well, that's kind of what this story's broke up into, I believe, as well. So, day one is titled A New Strange Day. And, well, let's see what's going on with this individual named Quincy. Hi, I'm Quincy, and I'm sharing with you an event I had experienced. It all started on a server I was playing with my two best friends, Bethany and John. It was a new server that my mom had bought for me, so there was really nothing on it, all for us to fill with our houses and unique buildings. For the first 5 minutes, everything was pretty normal. That's until the world turned to black and white, not just for me, but for Bethany and John as well. They had told me about a cool feature in Minecraft that changes the way you see the world, but I checked and it was normal and it was even different. I can't change it for the three of us. We all thought that it was a very cool phenomenon and just continued to play anyways for the rest of the day. But little did we know. Day 2 rolls around. A day with a normal feeling. On the second day, everything on the server was normal. Even the black and white effect was gone. As much as we were sad that our server, the only thing that we thought was different about our server, and it was gone, we were happy to see the cool colors again. I can finally tell if my pickaxe I'm holding is stone or by just looking at it and not having to read the item's name. Everything was basically normal on the second day except for the Skype part, where it was lagging way more than usual even though the internet was as fast as any other day for the three of us. This is where it gets interesting, guys. I mean, things are starting to... Oh, I just broke my... Shut up, guys. Nobody laugh. This is a scary story. Day 3, an uneasiness start. On the third day of our server, weird stuff started happening. Not on the server, but something was wrong with my friend John. Although Bethany sounded alright, he didn't come to school this morning. And when me and Bethany called him at night and started playing on the server, he surprisingly joined. But we were introduced to a voice that didn't sound like John in any way. Instead of the childish voice that we've been hearing for a long, as me and Bethany knew John, his voice was deep and scratchy, more like a man's voice. I asked him if he was alright, and he said he was just sick. I don't know how to explain the feeling I had. It was uneasy, as if something was completely not the way that it should be. A person speaking to us wasn't even our dear friend John. I called Bethany privately and told her about my thoughts, that the person that we were playing with wasn't John, but she told me that she has been sick a couple of times, and every time she got sick, her voice changed so much that her friends couldn't tell if she was speaking on the phone. I decided to trust her and play with the John that I wasn't sure was the real John. Every now and then I could hear in the background of John's speaker what sounded like a muffled scream of a child. And every time I would ask what the noise was, he would just say it was his dog. Oh wait, he doesn't even have a dog. I was surprised Bethany didn't have any reaction to what was going on. Something wasn't right and I knew it. We played for a while and eventually I had to go to sleep. I told both of my friends that I had to go. I kid you not, the moment I exited Minecraft and was about to hang up, I heard Bethany scream before my Skype hung up. It usually takes a second or two to really hang up when you press the hang up button. I tried to rejoin the call to make sure they were okay, but I couldn't find the call anymore, as if it disappeared off the face of the earth. I shrugged it off as some sort of bug and headed straight to bed. Well, this is getting kind of creepy. Oh my god, I did it again, guys. You know, at this point, I'm going to destroy every one of these. Day 4, my turn. The next day, it was only me and Bethany. The moment we started talking on Skype, that's when I froze. The voice that was speaking to me was the exact same scratchy voice John had the day before. I was frozen still, but I managed to ask her if she was okay, and she said she was sick. I knew that wasn't Bethany, and I was sure the John from yesterday wasn't the real John now, and I decided to play along to see what this guy is up to. I asked about the screams from yesterday to hear the mysterious man's response, and they changed the subject to taming ocelots. We'd been playing for a little over an hour now, and I managed to spot Bethany staring at me a couple of times in the distance, just staring. One time I was at my house putting stuff in my chest when I caught a glimpse of Bethany's arm slowly approaching me with an iron sword from behind. I quickly quit putting stuff in my chest, hit her, and then started running away. Bethany's skin changed from a teenage girl's skin to a creepy, half-white, half-black skin with an edgy grin. That grin I will never forget for the rest of my life. She had also a crystal-like circle on her chest. The world turned to black and white again. The man started yelling in the microphone, "Come on, Quincy, where's the fun in running?" Yelled the man, "Come on," continued the man. Eventually, he caught up with me as I was low on food, and the moment he touched me with his iron sword, Minecraft crashed. The laptop started beeping as if it was a radar, and the light in front of the camera of the laptop turned on. "I know what you look like," said viciously the man. "I know where you live, who you are." I asked him who he was. "I'm the caretaker," he answered. I couldn't help but throw my laptop out the window and into the mowed grass, smashing it into pieces, and finally the beeping stopped. I tried calling Bethany and John, but neither of them answered. I told my mom about the whole story and that he knows where we live. She called the police. They asked me a few questions, and thankfully they sent a police car to guard our house at night every day for the whole week. Day 5, the bad news. The next day I didn't go to school. My mom slowly approached me and told me something that horrified me. "I'm sorry, Quincy," she stated. "Your friends John and Bethany were found brutally tortured and killed in their rooms yesterday." I looked down and started crying. They were my best friends. The police eventually stopped guarding our house, and I was left alone with the urging fact that I may not see the sunrise tomorrow. My mom told me we'd be moving soon. I managed to draw the mysterious man's skin, as I could never forget it. Wow, that is a crazy story. Split up into 5 days there. I happened to end up destroying some of my little campfire here, but you know, whatever, guys. It was a little humorous part to twist in there. But either way, this is creepy. It's very creepy because it entails that of a hacker that is, well, hacking and playing as they normally would play, like acting and posing as their friend. Like, imagine how creepy that could be, guys. Like, you're just playing Minecraft every day. You come in one day and then your friend sounds completely different, as if it's not your friend. It's like some other, like, deep man with a raspy voice, and you're just like, John, is that you? And he's just like, "Yes, of course it's me." And it's like, wait a second. That is not John. What's going on here? And then you notice your other friends start to disappear, and the skin black and white as the game turned black and white as well. This is creepy, guys, and this is very, very, very weird. I think we need to investigate the caretaker a lot more in depth. What do you guys think? If you guys think I should investigate this a lot more in depth and see if we can summon the caretaker or see more about what this individual is and see if we can actually find him, Let me know in the comment section below. This could get creepy and this could get serious fast. I don't know, guys. Crazy creepypasta there. One of the best ones, though. Do I think it's real? I think maybe the entity known as the Caretaker could be real, but not that of which, you know, an actual man haunting and everything of that sort, you know, killing these people or whatever. That's a little bit far-fetched in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching another new video here on the channel. Absolutely amazing. Hope you guys have an absolute amazing day. If you made it to the end of the video, comment below, I made it, so I can see who the real one is. I got to do giveaways. Yeah, guys, we're doing giveaways soon. I just thought about that. Keep an eye out. I'll see you guys in the next one.